Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Go Cowboys.
Happy birthday, dear Felipe.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, man.
goat,
We
bro.
made it another year, 13 and a half.
How's it feel?
It
Bar
feels
mitzvah
good.
season.
Bar mitzvah season.
Yeah,
13.
I'm gonna have my bar mitzvah tomorrow. Oh, I don't know.
You know what I've
feel,
always
uh,
wondered? If you were born on like February 29th, the leap year, like if you're like 20 years old, would you actually be 5?
Yeah, pretty much.
That'd be
pretty much.
fucking crazy.
For
That's
anyone that is listening, though, quickly, it's Felipe's birthday.
Yeah,
and that's why we just sang him
He's
happy
37.
birthday. He's
Congrats.
37.
Happy birthday.
He's 5.
How's it feel? You feel
From 5 to 13 to
do you
37.
feel like you're
I mean,
older?
look, the glow up.
When you woke up this morning, did you feel like, oh, my back
Shit,
hurts?
Do you feel
I felt
old?
like a man, bro.
Yeah.
I went to the bathroom, went to go brush my teeth, and my chest hair looked a little longer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looked a little
bro.
more full.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Bro, why do you think I'm so
It
hairy?
happens.
I'm 26.
Yeah,
I'm
it happens
fucked.
like that. It really.
Yeah, so I feel old. I feel a little bit more wise. Like I wouldn't say I'm like the most wise guy still in the world, but like I feel more wise. I feel more bound to disappointment with the Cowboys. You know, a little bit. There's less hope. I would say
Yeah.
another year older,
Right.
another year of less hope for the
Yeah,
they
Cowboys.
say
well,
as-
you're closer to dying without seeing a Super Bowl.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yep, which
well,
is
they
great.
say as you get older, like you just said, you become more wise, you become more educated, and
You let go of the dreams and you
you
start
okay?
becoming more of a realist.
yeah, I mean,
You look
hold
a little
on,
uncomfortable.
hold on. Before we get into that, like,
Yeah, it
let's-
looks like
welcome
something-
back to another episode of Caps Off. If we haven't really said
Yeah,
that,
I was gonna fucking get
No
there.
shit.
I just
Well,
want to make sure the
wanna
birthday boy.
welcome. I want to welcome.
I just wanna
him
make sure
the
the
right way.
birthday boy
why
is
do they gotta
comfortable.
They've already been listening at this point. They clicked
For
on
4
caps
minutes.
off.
No, but I want to
Yeah,
welcome
welcome-
him because
clicked
Felipe's got a
play.
warm welcome under his ass.
Yeah.
Oh God, Matan, what were you?
I was doing such a good job.
I know
of
you
keeping
were.
it good.
You had a really
such
good
a good
thing going.
job.
Adam
Okay.
is a disruptor, man.
Disruptor.
The force.
I just wanted to make sure
The
you're comfortable 'cause
enforcer.
you're squirming.
No, I mean, I try to play in something a little funny, and Adam's just,
What'd you try to plan?
What you
Jack?
tried to plan, Jack?
Well, Lipe, I feel like Matan, you had a whole thing we were gonna do.
I
And
am not gonna lie. I am quite uncomfortable right now.
Why
Why
is
is
that,
that?
buddy?
You know, something a little hard.
It's right up your ace.
It's I wouldn't say it's not in my ass,
Love wins.
It's kind
but
of
love wins. But
tickling the surface.
it's playing with me. It's playing with me. There's definitely some foreplay going on.
Jack, do you see anything back there?
I don't, Lipe. Could you stand up?
God, it hurts my tailbone a bit.
Grab it.
Oh,
Oh, it's a Smirnoff Ice.
Who
did that?
Happy birthday!
You gotta chug it on the show, though.
To you.
Wait. Over under 9.5 seconds.
For those that are listening,
sharp
Felipe
line.
just got iced.
a sharp line.
Jack
All right,
placed a
ready?
nice Smirnoff Ice under his ace.
Set,
2, 1.
go. All right,
Wow.
1.
What was the line?
2,
9.5
3.
seconds.
Oh, I got the under.
4.
It's 10:17 in the morning.
6, 7, 8,
Under.
9.37.
Under.
Wow.
It was under.
Just by a
No,
fucking
get the
hair,
burp.
though.
Get the burp.
my
Get the
God.
burp. There it is.
There it is, yeah.
One more, maybe. One more.
Wow, what
One
a
more.
legend.
Burp always happens.
It
Bro,
always-
it's 10:15 in the morning.
3 burps. I'm
Is that the
feeling good.
second one you've had today?
9.37.
Show the camera.
I didn't do the other one
What
yet.
a sharp line. 9.37 seconds.
It's a good one.
Hey man, look, I feel good. I wasn't expecting to go from coffee to a quick ice, but
You can go back to coffee.
it
now.
now I'm gonna go back to coffee. Got my
Yeah, it
coffee,
built
and
different.
we feel
Caffeine.
good. Yo, happy birthday! Let's
Happy
go.
birthday,
That's
bro.
the alcohol extreme.
All
That's
right. Before we get into it, because we got a whole bunch of factor caps. Today's game day, the cafeteria.
The
whatever you want.
cafeteria.
We're gonna
All
play
right.
some games. Here's my first game for you. I
giving
saw
out
this on
Smirnoff
TikTok.
Ice.
I saw this one on TikTok. You know those brothers that do those hypotheticals and the drafts that
Yeah,
they're
they're great.
hilarious. So they did a hypothetical this morning. A would you rather? All right? And it was a good one. It sparks debate.
Would
Oh,
you
I
rather?
was-
Would you
It's a good
rather
one, yeah.
give up chicken or give up bread for the rest of your life?
Chicken, easily.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nauseous right now after chugging that.
Now think about it.
Chicken or
Bread
bread?
is pizza.
Pizza, I was
giving
going to
up,
say. There's a
right?
lot
And
of things that
sandwiches.
can be
See,
made.
But chicken, I feel like I eat chicken every day.
I'm giving
but
up.
I can give
I'm
up
giving up chicken
Easily.
because I'm eating fish. I'm eating meat, like meat, steak,
Yeah.
like any type of meat.
Also,
Yeah, but-
what you can do
Duck?
with bread, you need
replace chicken
Bread,
with duck.
bro. I
duck
feel like I'd
turkey.
go
turkey. Turkey
Well, actually, I
stinks.
guess, and you can't get any
Turkey,
chicken
ham.
cutlets, no fried chicken.
No fried chicken.
With
Yeah,
bread.
but I can
Okay.
get
But
that.
with
bread,
I get
if
away
you
with
have
that.
bread, you
Yeah.
Come
can't
on,
have
bro.
that.
Health
Yeah.
as well. Come on, 26?
You're right. Hey,
When's the
it's
last time
not
you had fried
fine.
chicken? Or like
Maybe
chicken
like-
tender?
Maybe like a month ago, maybe?
Oh, wow.
I'd have to be at a sports event probably to eat chicken tenders.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right?
I'm going to
Chicken
give up
tenders
chicken.
once a week.
I'm giving up
Yeah,
chicken.
literally, bro.
I'm giving up chicken in a second. It's not even
Bread
close.
is just very versatile. Like, bro,
Bread
like
is
you said,
super
like pizza, like
Pasta?
No,
Little
bro.
bread
I
crumbs?
eat,
No.
I eat
Pasta's
gluten,
different
I
thing.
eat gluten
Put
free pasta.
a little bread
Pasta don't
crumbs
count
on
as bread.
top.
No. Fuck what?
That has nothing to do with pasta.
We're not even
Are we
That's
saying giving up
Well,
bread or
gluten.
gluten?
Yeah,
Not
it's a
bread.
gluten.
That's
These
not
are
the
bread.
thing. I said bread.
But still, look, I
bread
like my
is
yeast.
sandwich bread.
But
Pasta
bread,
is
if you're
pasta.
giving up bread,
I don't know if you've made pasta.
But
it's
if
a
you're giving
total-
up bread, you're giving up yeast.
Relax. Yes, that's what bread is.
Okay,
I'll give
so
up bread.
yeast
Bread.
is
No, he
yeast.
said bread. He said bread. Take bread for
Just
what it
take
is.
bread as bread.
Pizza,
yeast.
first of all, that's not bread. That's a crust.
That's bread.
No, that's bread.
not
That's
bread.
bread.
That's
the
bread.
same
You
consistency.
need.
That's
If
the
you
same
give
thing
up
with pasta.
Think about
If you
the
give
version.
up bread, you can no longer use bread.
You are crazy if you think pasta is the same consistency as bread, whereas crust is the exact
It's
same
made out of the same
consistency.
Bro, this
shit.
is a dumb one. Like this. Okay, here we go.
I'm glad I didn't ask the dumb
Here's
one.
the thing. No, it's a
Actually,
great
for
question.
once.
Bread is versatile. I like my croissants. I like my baguettes. I like my ciabatta. Like I like
Ciabatta.
Yeah.
Ciabatta might be the best bread.
Nah,
ever.
croissants are fine.
If I
And
had
then
to
what
Power
you
rank
can
breads,
do with that? Think
yeah.
about just a croissant. You got the le pain au chocolat.
What? Wait,
You like that?
oh,
Little
say it again. Wait,
chocolate
that
croissant.
got me going.
Pain au chocolat. You know what I'm saying?
my.
That's
Eh, oui,
that's
oui.
the European in me.
Wow.
But you can do a little chocolate croissant. You can do an almond croissant. Like so many. Just a plain croissant with a
Just
little
keep
butter.
naming
But
croissants. Just keep
So
naming
good.
little
That's
croissants.
just a
egg,
croissant. Then you
little
go into the
cheese.
baguettes, and then what you can do with that. And then you think about charcuterie boards. What's charcuterie boards without bread?
You cannot do
Crackers.
a charcuterie board
can.
Without some
without. No,
bread.
you
Crackers.
should not do it without
No,
bread.
because if you get a
saying
little,
you can,
you get a
bro.
little
You get
prosciutto,
salami
you get a little
and
cheese. You
pastrami,
need
no.
some.
and you got your little egg, your little your fig
You need a
jam,
base.
and some cheese.
No,
need a
you need a
base.
base.
And you got
need a
crackers.
base.
This is how I know y'all been in
And
relationships
then you
for a while
got
because you
crackers,
guys are
bro.
like talking big on charcuterie boards. I'm like,
I love
can't remember the
charcuterie
last
boards.
time I had a charcuterie board.
Oh, I love
Hey,
charcuterie. You
man.
gotta culture yourself.
Classy shit. bro.
Culture myself. What am I gonna do? Fucking whip up a charcuterie board by myself?
Yeah.
You never
bro.
go to like a restaurant
Like-
and be like, "Yo, we'll have the charcuterie with your mom."
With my mother, she
family?
doesn't like charcuterie board. She can't have cheese.
that's
Lactose
That's
intolerant.
unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
But the reason I asked about the yeast was because if you use yeast to make bread, bread is if you give up bread, you can no longer use yeast. Yeast is used in other things, so
But
now
you can
giving
use
up
yeast
even
in
more.
other things, bro.
All right, so
like,
the NFL playoffs are starting.
I do want to get
What's
there.
the answer? We're all giving up. We're all giving up chicken.
I'm giving up
Fuck
chicken.
I think I'd rather go chicken.
Chicken
also,
is so
though.
replaceable. So
Easily.
replaceable. And I love
Chicken's
chicken.
also. I love chicken as well. Somewhat
Bro,
overrated
chopped
as well.
turkey.
What
easy.
about meat or gluten?
Nah, gluten. Easy. See ya.
I would give up gluten.
I mean-
Gluten-free stuff's good. It's fine.
Gluten free stuff, bro. You need your meat.
I eat gluten-free pasta
Imagine
all the time.
Imagine
You will
never
feel
eating
better.
a ribeye for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you'll
fuck
feel a
outta
lot
here.
better too if you cut out gluten. You'll
like
feel
chicken
you'll feel good. All right, that was
right.
easy. Fuck chicken.
I'm trying
Let's
to
move into factor.
Let's go.
Don't
gluten-free.
eat more chicken.
Let's move into factor
It's
caps
also
because
gluten-free.
obviously
It
the
can be tough
NFL
sometimes.
playoffs are
It's
here.
not bad.
Do we have another ice?
No, you want one?
You just want to sip on one throughout the show?
I didn't get. You know.
We
I
really should
thought-
crack some cold ones during.
Adam
one
would
of
take
these.
about approximately 37
Yo,
seconds
remember-
to down that.
remember that one time
We gotta move, bro. We gotta move.
All right, let's
We're
go.
moving way
Adam
too
was saying
slow.
we
We're
should
already
drink
20
wine
minutes
at
in.
like 10 a.m. that one time.
Wine
for a show.
Wednesday, bro.
I was kind of down.
Factor
I'm not gonna lie.
cap. Factor cap. Aaron Rodgers should retire.
Should or will?
Should.
Oh, Cap.
Cat.
He's still got some more in him.
Cap, I don't think he should retire yet. I just think he's like, look, he didn't have his best season coming off back-to-back MVPs, but I don't think you retire 2 years out from back-to-back MVPs. Keep playing.
Well, a year out, really, from just
Right. Well, a year out, right? But I'm even like talking about starting next year. Like,
Yeah.
I still think he has the ability. Like, he didn't have the best year this year, but he still played well. He played better than Russell Wilson. He was still a top 10 quarterback this year.
All right, now
Would you put him in the top 10?
I'd say he's fringe.
Borderline.
This year he was fringe. He probably like
I take him
12
over Kirk
range.
Cousins. Kirk Cousins is like 12, 13, 14 for me. He's better than Kirk Cousins.
So you're
Like,
not putting Aaron Rodgers in your top 10, really?
No, I am. I think he's like 9. He's probably this year.
He's this year.
Here's
I
the
don't
thing,
know.
like Gino is in terms of just this year, Gino is better than Aaron Rodgers. But
Same with Jared Goff.
If I'm going in the offseason, all right, now let me bring up my top 10 again. Let me just reanalyze. Aaron Rodgers is better than Gino for me. I don't
yeah,
care.
obviously, yeah.
Yeah, like Aaron Rodgers shouldn't retire because I think maybe that was the last time we see him play for the Packers. But I think he can go to a team like the Jets or something
I
like
would
that.
love that.
And you're an instant Super Bowl contender. You're right in
What
that
do you
mix
think?
again.
Do you think Aaron Rodgers gets traded then?
I wouldn't be shocked to see it. It'd be a haul.
Like
You
if
have
you're
to
the
give them a haul
Packers,
for it.
if you're the Packers, are you trying to trade Aaron Rodgers away and restart this entire
I
thing?
feel like
think
you could
so.
get
Start
ridiculous
fresh, bro.
value.
I think so because the amount of picks you can get for it, you could probably get a young like player for it or something like
Respectfully,
that.
I disagree.
It depends how many years you can get out of Aaron.
Yes, I think you could get another like 2 or 3 for sure. But I think why would a team give up the X amount of picks knowing how much that costs? Because you need everything right for your team to have success with Aaron Rodgers there.
I
It's
think
not
that-
like you could just bring him in. Now, potentially, you put him on the
can,
Raiders.
I think.
If you put Aaron Rodgers on this Raiders
I
team
don't
right
want him
now,
on the Raiders.
but I'm just
the
saying,
Raiders
think
isn't a
about
good
I get you.
environment for that.
they're going to look at Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's a different guy than Aaron Rodgers, I feel like, though.
Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers are not the same person. You heard it here.
Well, you know what I mean? Like Aaron
truth
Rodgers,
comes
like
out.
Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady can go into a place and be a leader and kind of like he's not going to be a huge distraction. I feel like Aaron Rodgers is more of a distraction than Tom Brady.
Tom Brady was a pretty big distraction this
I
year.
asked-
This year, but I don't
Do you
think next year he'll be totally removed from all
Yes
that shit. I
and
think
no-
it'll be
yes,
different.
I
yeah.
asked, do you think Aaron Rodgers should retire? Now,
Cap.
You think Cap?
I think Cap.
Do you think he will retire?
No.
No. He's got too much.
He got too much dog. in him.
However, he does have off the field ventures that he's clearly
He doesn't
interested
have that
in.
much dog in him.
He's
to be
just been
honest.
so vague about whether or not he's
Yeah,
going to
he's
continue.
kind of just
and-
like bland.
Someone reported this. One of you guys maybe sent it in into our group chat, but like someone asked to exchange jerseys with him,
Yeah.
and he had said, "No, I'm
said,
going
"No,
to
I
keep this
gotta
one."
keep this one.
To be
Actually-
fair though, Jamison Williams, the rookie receiver from Bama, he was the one that asked him. Like, if I'm Rodgers, I'm like,
Fuck
bro,
you.
why would I jersey swap with you? Who are you? Like, if it was the what the hell is his name? The other Williams.
Jamal.
If it was Jamal Williams, former
yeah.
Packer, their teammates would be like, I bet, like, you just broke Barry Sanders' record. I'll do it. Maybe you just like Jameson. Like, come on, you're not swapping jerseys.
Jameson was a
with me, pal.
dick at the draft. Just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, he was.
He
Yeah,
was a
we tried to
dick.
talk
Was
to
he?
him. Actually, we
like-
did talk to him for a second.
We were
He
like
was
top
like,
5 wide receivers in the NFL, and he named himself one. It's like, cool, great. That's awesome. Has to
Yeah.
be your
Confidence, though.
That's
Bro, you
what I-
gotta be
Yeah,
confident.
Bro,
Credit
get
to
the
him.
fuck out
but it's
of
also
here.
a matter of respect. But no, Aaron Rodgers won't retire because I think he still wants to prove himself. He has one Super Bowl ring. Like, he's so much more talented than one Super Bowl. And frankly, like, yes, they could have done a better job of building a team around him, but he's had a lot of good teams around him, and a lot of that falls on him. So if he can go to a good team like the Jets, who are very complete,
I wanna
think
talk
about
about
it.
them.
Brett Favre went to the Jets after he left the Packers.
Yeah.
Brett the Jet, remember that?
Yeah.
And now Aaron
And that-
Rodgers
but it
going.
didn't go- it didn't go
It
too
didn't
great.
go well, but then he
Didn't
went
go
to Minnesota. But I think this could be a lot better because Brett went to a bad Jets team. Aaron Rodgers would go to a good Jets team with a lot of fucking talent.
If you're Aaron
Like, they are a
Rodgers,
quarterback
if
away.
you're Aaron Rodgers and you look at the entire NFL, where do you want to go?
I think New York. Think about his personality too. That's big time. He's Hollywood.
But
He's
think
Hollywood.
about they do the immunizations here. You have to think about that. Do you
Not
want to be
anymore
in New
though.
York?
I feel you if it was like last year. I feel you
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
He
No,
wouldn't
not
be able to
anymore,
get
it
into
don't
any
matter.
restaurants, but it is also in Jersey.
Nah, restaurants,
Bro,
bro.
they don't
Nobody
check
asks you
anymore.
anymore.
They don't check
No, I'm
shit
saying
anymore.
you said last year or like 2
Oh,
years
last
ago.
year. It was
Yeah,
last year.
last year.
That's
You
what
need
I'm
to show
saying.
your
I
vaccine
want to talk
card.
about the
You wouldn't
Jets,
be able to get
actually.
in.
I haven't fact
Wait,
checked
what do you want to say? If you're Aaron Rodgers, where do you go? Do you go with Devontae to Vegas?
Imagine the Jets could get Aaron Rodgers and Devontae.
That would be crazy.
I don't even know
I
how
don't
the
think
fuck
they can
would do that.
Yeah, I don't even think they can.
I'm trying to
What's
think,
another
like,
team
where,
that needs
where
a
I would
quarterback?
Go, like, maybe
I would trade my next 5 first-round picks for
Niners?
both of them. Fuck.
he's from NorCal.
He is from, bro. Aaron
But-
Rodgers on the Niners might be one of the greatest teams in NFL history, bro.
That would be crazy, but we also don't have the capital to even
Yeah, y'all don't
try
have
that.
it.
Hear me out.
I'm just saying, we like hypotheticals.
Hear me out. I know Seattle is good.
Yeah, I would like him in
They'd
Seattle.
be way
probably.
better.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a first round pick,
give
you'll
him-
be able to send Geno potentially.
Bro, here's the thing.
get-
I know
You
some
send
Seahawks
Aaron
fans.
Rodgers to Seattle.
I know some Seahawks fans, like, you talk to them and they're like, all right, so, like, obviously Geno's great this year, but, like, who's the quarterback of the future? They're like, Geno. Like, Geno's our guy, which
You
is
like Geno?
I would
As
I don't
much
know.
as
I'm not sold
Go
from
for
Geno
Geno.
yet,
Yeah,
to be honest.
yeah.
But
And to be clear, if you're a Seahawks fan, you shouldn't have you shouldn't have that mindset. Like, I get Geno had a great year, but it's
But
the
if
same
you
thing that
really-
Dolphins fans are falling into right now. It's like we haven't had a quarterback, and granted they had Russ for so many years, but we haven't had a quarterback in so many years, and now we're like, we finally see Tua and he has success, but it's like, are we marrying
let's-
ourselves to that, or are we potentially looking
let's
for?
be honest, too. Like, Geno had a good year, right? Way better than people expected. They were 9-8.
Yeah.
It's not like they did that incredible.
Yeah, but with
so
a bad team.
They were not supposed to be 9-8. They were
It's not a
supposed to win
great
like
team.
4 games.
But if you have Aaron Rodgers, they're much better than
Can we
9-8.
please move on?
Yes.
And move faster through the next few?
Sorry.
Sorry, Captain.
Fact or
Jesus
cap?
Christ.
The Jets are a quarterback away from being Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah, fact.
Fact.
You think cap?
Yeah. Because
What else do they need?
I just don't. When I look at the defense, I mean, granted, I guess they
Defense is
Defense is
good.
great.
No, but I'm saying like against the Dolphins with Skylar Thompson, so it doesn't really do
You have the
much.
best
but
cornerback duo in football right there. With
I
DJ
just
Reader and
don't
Sauce.
think. I think it's very easy to say that you're a quarterback away, and the quarterback will change everything. That offensive line was still not great. Brees
hurt.
Hall, okay, but that's my point. Is that a quarterback coming in doesn't just change the fact that you have injuries on the offensive line. And also, when I look at it, like Brees Hall, those first like 5 games felt like they covered up a lot of like glaring holes. Because when he went down, that offense also shut down. It wasn't just the fact that Mike White had to come in or Zach, whatever it might have been. But like Breece Hall, it felt like covered up deficiencies. So I'm not going to say
I have Breece Hall next year.
But they're going to have Breece Hall.
No,
Like,
he's going to be out
you
for
have to judge
he's going to be
a team
half the year.
That's like saying, bro, like any good team, like
when they're missing a star
like
player.
the Cowboys, like missing the Cowboys missing Dak Prescott. Like obviously they're gonna have him though. Like you can't judge them based off of what they're not.
You
But
have to
that's not
base
what I'm
them
saying.
off
What I'm
their
saying is,
fully
I
healthy.
think even with Breece Hall there, what I'm saying is Breece Hall being there and having success covered up deficiencies for them, and therefore they have more needs than just a quarterback, and that's all I'm trying to say.
All right, so
I say
fully healthy. The Jets, I think, are a quarterback away from being a Super Bowl team.
That's the one thing.
Not
they're
necessarily
missing.
saying they're going to win.
Who's the
Super Bowl.
quarterback? Like you're Derek Carr on
We're
there?
saying a Derek Carr,
Derek Carr
Aaron
could.
Rodgers, maybe even Tom.
Well, there's
Tom
levels
Brady.
to Derek
Like,
Carr and Aaron
Their
Rodgers.
receiver duo.
You put
is
Aaron Rodgers
so
there,
good.
yes, I'll say it. Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks of all time.
But that's what I'm saying. Like they're not.
Okay.
They're not like a Patrick Mahomes away, because if anyone gets Patrick Mahomes, they're like a fringe top 10 quarterback. You put Jared Goff on that team, I think they're a Super Bowl contender.
Kirk Cousins, bro.
Kirk
like,
Cousins.
I
they-
disagree.
they
Aaron
would
Rodgers,
contend.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
You
like,
disagree because you're a Dolphins fan. You got some bias, some implicit
Yeah, it's possible.
bias.
It's possible.
That's SAT.
you
by the way.
hate the Jets. You hate the Jets.
No,
more
I
than
do,
any
but
other team.
I think there's a difference between if you put Aaron Rodgers on the Jets and Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, or Jared Goff on the Jets. I think there's a
No, I think
large
they're on
difference
kind
between
of the
that.
same level, to be completely
Especially
honest.
now
right now.
after this
No.
past year. Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers might have they better receiving talent in it. Well, sorry, Romeo Dobbs, but they
No,
better
they
receiving.
don't. Then the Jets, the Packers have better
No, I'm
receiving
saying
talent.
the Jets have better receivers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying I think Aaron Rodgers could be a better quarterback with better talent.
And so could Derek Carr. Derek Carr has one guy that has been healthy this year. Devontae Adams. Darren Waller's been hurt all year. Hunter Renfrow was out all year. He's been throwing to one
And
guy.
Derek Carr was coming into the season last year was potentially an MVP candidate once he got Devontae. He was still good with Hunter Renfrow. He was still good with Darren
I
Waller.
think that was more coaching, to be completely honest. Like,
I just don't think I just think it's very easy to say they're a quarterback away, but who's the quarterback? If you put
We
Aaron
just
Rodgers,
said-
You
we
say
said-
Carr would get them
and
there.
I'm saying I
Jimmy,
disagree with you. I'm
Brady.
saying
All right.
Aaron Rodgers, yes, fact.
Tom
Derek
Brady.
Carr, Kirk Cousins,
Tom Brady could very well go
yeah,
there.
I would say fact.
Jimmy?
No, Cap.
Why not Jimmy? Because
Because I think Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers are better quarterbacks than Jimmy Garoppolo.
The
That's
one
it.
thing with the
That's
Jets
not
is they have
big.
their quarterbacks this whole year turn the ball over like a motherfucker. Jimmy
Yeah.
won't do that.
Yeah, facts.
I don't care. I want an
Jimmy's
elite
been to a
quarterback.
Super Bowl.
At the end of the day,
With
the
a
Jets-
better
Robert
team.
Saleh as one of his
Who's
coaches.
the better team, the San Francisco 49ers or the New York Jets?
We don't know because the Jets don't have a quarterback.
Yeah,
Bro.
that's facts. That's a good point.
You have Brock Purdy right now.
Look, at the end of the day, the Jets have a good defense. They have a lot of talent on offense. Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Elijah
I'm not
Moore.
denying that. It's just
Give them a quarterback, and,
And
they're
don't-
gonna,
don't-
and they're going to build this year. They're going to what are they going to build? The trenches. They're going to build the offensive line. They've already been building the defensive line. They got some of the best young pieces on the D line.
They have one of the best cultures that they've
I'm
been
not
building out of any team
denying
right
any
now.
of bro. Why are they talking about some people saying to fire Robert Saleh? Like what? But
Just
they're
feel
not
like dumbass.
But that's
bro.
what-
Because
that's
that's the fans overreacting to bullshit. And they don't think it's the quarterback's fault.
All right, Matan, let's move to the next one.
I just
bro.
think it's
happy
very
to.
easy to say fact, but to make it to the Super Bowl means that team is ready no matter fucking what, and I don't think that team is ready
no
unless
matter fucking what.
Yeah.
So
I
you're
don't.
saying the Bengals made the Super Bowl last year. They got a Joe Burrow. If they have fucking
Imagine
any
if Joe
random
Burrow.
scrub like
Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, and Joe Mixon, and fucking
Oh,
Jerry
Garrett Wilson,
Elijah Moore,
Elijah
Breece
Moore's not going
Hall.
to be there. He doesn't want to be there.
He could be
If
there
they
if
get
it's
the quarterback, he doesn't want to be there because he didn't want to play with fucking Zach Wilson because he wouldn't look at him.
Yeah,
I
That
think
was
there's
his
a
whole
lot. There's a
thing.
lot more variables there, in my opinion.
Also, Breece Hall, just for our fantasy people out there, a lot of people are talking about him being the RB1 next year. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't pick
That's
him.
a lot of talent there. All right,
wouldn't
Matan,
pick
what's
him.
up?
All right. Factor Cap. The Lions are the new America's team.
Yeah, fact.
yeah. We said it.
Yeah.
We said it yesterday.
Cat,
That's
bro.
facts.
I know y'all say
Fact,
fact. It's
fact.
cute. It's a cute story. They're lovable. Like we say, we like
I
Dan
love 'em.
Campbell.
I love
We
'em.
like Jared Goff. Like was put into a terrible situation and he was able to get the Lions, make them a serviceable team. Jamal Williams is lovable. They're a lovable team. There's a difference between being a team that nobody can really hate and being America's team. The Cowboys are America's team. And that won't change. They have the most fans in America. They're literally everywhere. You go to fucking Bismarck, Nebraska. I think Bismarck's in Nebraska. I don't know. And there's going to be Cowboys fans there. There's going to be Cowboys fans in Philly. There's going to be Cowboys fans in L.A. and Miami, Adam.
All right, we're breaking shit.
Agreed.
Jack agrees with me so much about the Cowboys being America's team that he just dropped his mic.
Jack's breaking shit.
And it's just Cowboys fans there. Cowboys are America's team. But I do think the Lions are the most lovable team in America.
The Cowboys.
Lovable?
The Lions. The Lions are the most lovable
the
team in
Lions.
America.
Well, I do-
but the
I-
Cowboys are America's team.
Do people hate actual lions like the animal?
Okay.
No.
Next
I don't
question.
think so.
Next question.
Like I don't.
Irrelevant.
relevant completely.
I don't necessarily think the Lions are America's team because I don't have a love for the Lions at all.
Really?
But they're lovable. They're cute.
They're the lovable loser.
What I would more so say is that America fucking hates America's team. Everybody hates the Cowboys. No person
so
that I know
Everybody
needs
hates the
to
Cowboys because everybody loves the
There
Cowboys.
might
You feel
be
me?
more Cowboy fans than any other fan base.
Yeah.
That might be the case, and that might be the reason why they're called America's team.
That is the reason,
All
yeah.
over America, you'll
But if
find
you're
Cowboys
America's team,
fans.
you need to have
But every other person who is a fan of football, who is not a Cowboys fan,
Hates them.
hates the Cowboys.
Absolutely.
You know what
Therefore,
America?
fuck calling them America's team. I hate that that's a thing at all. Screw that. Let's go Lions.
Honestly, the real
Yeah.
no, and actually, I'm
Respect,
changing
bro.
my stance.
That was a
The
good one.
Lions aren't America's team. The Cowboys aren't America's team. America's team is whoever's playing the Cowboys. That's it.
Damn right.
That's the
mean,
answer.
respect.
Right
Or
there.
the Packers when they're trying
That
to make
right
the
there is
playoffs.
love.
Yes.
That right there is love enough
So
for the
essentially, to be
Cowboys.
America's
That's
team-
not any love. That's hate.
America's
But
team
that's
is
a
rooted.
hatred.
hatred.
America's
That's eyeballs, baby.
You're saying America's team is rooted in hate, essentially.
No, it's you either love them or
So
you,
is
you
Alabama.
either,
America's
rooted in
hate.
hate.
you either love them or you
That's
hate
what I'm
them.
getting at.
And whether you
So
love them or
would you-
hate them,
would-
that's attention, baby.
So, Matan, you're a baseball guy. Would you say the Yankees are America's team for MLB too?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But everyone fucking hates them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's
They're the
rooted in
most
hate.
loved
So
and the
is
most
that- is that
hated.
what
There's
it is
hate
then?
in America, so you gotta hate
NBA
America's
NBA
team.
That's
is
the
like the
same, by the way,
Warriors.
with like becoming famous or like getting the most fans also gets you the most haters.
For sure.
Right? Like if you're the most famous person on
Jake
the
Paul.
planet, you're gonna become also the most hated person.
So
at
you
the
say
same time.
like the Warriors are the Warriors like
Yeah,
America's
bro.
team?
They're the
'Cause-
best team.
But I don't think
They
the Warriors
built
Nah,
have
the
a lot of
Lakers are-
fans.
the Lakers are America's
the
team.
Lakers,
True,
the Lakers, yes,
But the
yes.
Warriors for that period, they built that super team. Everybody all over the world, hopped on their wagon. And also, everybody else all over the world fucking hated them more than ever before. So, yeah,
Also, if there was another
there's an
America's
argument to be
team,
made.
you could argue a couple teams. Honestly, the Niners are one of them. The Steelers are one of them.
I don't think people have that
It's not
hate
gonna
for
be the
the
fucking
Niners, like-
Lions. It's not
Yeah,
gonna be
people
the
don't
Lions.
hate the Niners.
I
I don't know
all
what
right.
you hate
Steelers
in the
people
Niners.
hate.
Let's.
like-
Patriots?
We've been talking about like more evergreen stuff. Let's
Evergreen.
talk about the playoffs, though. This one's just a fill in the blank.
Okay.
All right, blank will be this year's Cinderella team in the
Oh.
playoffs.
Jaguars.
That's
You get a quarterback that gets hot like that. It kind of reminds me of like Joe Burrow last playoffs, where he just like leveled up one more. Like Trevor Lawrence is a winner too. He won like crazy at Clemson.
Yeah.
We've seen Clemson without him kind of fucking a little bit mid. Like they're not that great.
Kind of fucking a little bit mid.
Yeah, that's
Quote
my-
that.
That's a
Quote
good
that. I'm gonna put that on a
analysis.
T-shirt.
Yeah, but no, I think Trevor Lawrence. They've been playing well. They're hot. He's hot. Not physically, I don't think he's that hot, but like
Yeah,
I
he's-
think I could very well
It's not a
see
big
them
four.
It's a hot
making.
take.
I could see them making
take
a
for a hot guy?
Bengals type run because of Trevor Lawrence.
I'd probably look. I think that's the answer. The Jaguars, but I'm gonna give a rather different take here,
the Giants.
and it's definitely not the
Cowboys.
Giants.
Damn it, the Cowboys.
We need the Giants, by the way.
I
You
can
need
see
the Giants.
America
So bad.
is sleeping on his team. America, they've given up on his team because they've blown so many leads and they haven't been consistent and they haven't had the starting quarterback. I think the
No.
Ravens get Lamar back and they can show a type of potency that we know they have because they have one of the best players in football. They have the most dynamic player in the NFL. And if you get Lamar Jackson on the field healthy, I think there is reason to believe that maybe they have been sitting him just to rest him for the playoffs because they have been locked into the playoffs. Hopefully that PCL is okay, and then he comes out and they can beat the Bengals because he is the most talented player out of both teams. Like he can carry that team.
Oh, he's not more talented than Joe Burrow.
Overall, he's more dynamic. Joe Burrow's a better quarterback, I agree. But Lamar can do things that will stir the game in ways that Joe Burrow probably can't. I don't know.
I mean, he's an athletic freak, but Joe Burrow is fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're both great.
I think Jamar's more talented too, personally. But
Who do you think your Cinderella is? Fill in the blank.
Is it kosher to say the Bengals again?
that's fine.
I don't think that's a Cinderella.
I mean, I'm not
bro.
sure. I think it
no,
kind
they
of
won the
is.
division
they kind
last
of are
year.
being slept on.
They
though.
won
are
the
being
division
slept on.
last
They are
year.
being
I
slept
don't.
on.
Maybe
You
I'm not
are
sleeping
not
on
sleeping
them.
on them. You never have been sleeping on them. But I would say
I'm
overall, people have
not
been.
sleeping
I
on
think
the
they can be
Bengals, but I
Cinderella.
think
A
the
weird
only
back-to-back
team, if when I
Cinderella.
look across the landscape, like if I'm trying to be out there and have a hot take, maybe I say the Chargers just because they've gotten hot over the last couple of games. But I have the most confidence in the AFC outside the Chiefs. I have the most confidence in the Bengals. Like they've just proven that they could show up in big games. Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow.
He's a gamer.
He's the gamer to me outside of Patrick Mahomes right now. Like Joe Burrow is a guy.
I agree, man. He's
that
different.
it's just when I look at the Cincinnati Bengals, like we early in the season we shat on them. Everyone's tagging us like, are they going to make the playoffs? Guys, engagement. We were reacting, recency bias, but the Bengals are the scariest team right now for me. And it's not shouldn't be a shocker. They're not.
In all
It's
the
not
in all the
Cinderella.
playoffs.
What did you?
They're the scariest team for you in the whole playoffs right now? Or you're saying
I'd
that
say
of like a team
in the
that's
AFC,
not like a 1-2 seed?
Yeah, and I think outside of that, the Niners. Like the Niners are, and we'll see in our rankings. But I think the Cinderella team this year is going to be the Bengals, and they're going to win it all.
I think it is a rare case where you can have back-to-back Cinderellas, which isn't really.
I kind of agree. Yeah.
And,
Like
you
it
know,
wouldn't
I
shock
think-
me. It wouldn't shock me
I
at all.
think this is maybe a completely different narrative though. If I think the Bengals would have beat the Bills on Monday night,
Me
if,
too.
You know, that whole situation with DeMar Hamlin didn't happen, and if they beat the Bills in prime time Monday night. Totally
Nope.
different situation. I think everyone's overrating the Bengals at that point,
I
or
couldn't-
at least giving them the credit they deserve.
I agree.
I
Actually, with
could
you.
not agree more.
Like that
Wow,
changed
we're all in
everything.
agreement, which
Yeah,
is
it's crazy.
hilarious.
Dude.
That is
Also,
rare.
can we turn the Smirnoff Ice? No free ads.
I don't think you could see it. You
No
can't
free
see it.
ads.
You
No
can't
free
see it.
ads.
You can't
Smirnoff.
see it.
Sorry, guys.
If they like to sponsor
What are
us,
you saying? What's the Cinderella team this year?
It's the Giants.
The Giants.
No, but realistically,
Whisper it.
That's the Giants.
Who is it?
One more
actually?
time.
It's
Sorry.
not the fucking Giants. Are you kidding me?
No, I definitely could see the Jaguars making a run.
Can I ask an honest question? Why do you actually think the Jags can make a run?
Because
Like,
they have a good
Trevor
foundation. They have
Because-
a really good
because
They
foundation.
have a Super Bowl winning head coach.
Yes, Doug Peterson is
they
like
have a
that,
great
bro.
coach. They have a great quarterback. They're playing the Chargers, who I think are very beatable for them in the wild card. And I think once you win one playoff game, it totally changes your momentum and your confidence. I also think it would be sick to see fucking Trevor Lawrence
Would.
take over.
I'm not just. I
It
don't
would
deny
also,
that.
bro,
I don't deny that. I would love
you
it.
asked that question, but like last
not
year
that
at this
great to
time,
say.
and nobody saw the Bengals making it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to put that into
They got
perspective.
hot
Like,
the
what
second
is a
half of the
Cinderella?
season. That's
And
really
you know,
what it
you
was.
know
All
why
right.
they played well because their defense played better than expected, which the Jaguars' defense has been doing lately, and they had a star young quarterback that proved he's a superstar.
Fair, but what I think the Bengals run showed us last year is to give us the opportunity to analyze the field and be able to look at these teams that are 9-8. The Bengals were not 9-8 last year, right? They had a better record
They
than
were
that.
10-7?
10 maybe, but they won.
the
They won 10
Jaguars are also
games.
one of the hottest teams in football right now coming in.
I don't know if I agree with that.
And check me here.
Because
they're
playing
like-
the
they're
AFC
like
South,
6-2
yeah,
in the
but
last
playing the
8.
AFC South, that's fucking 8 games right there.
You had to
7
play
games?
your schedule.
I don't disagree with
I
that.
like-
I'm just
I
saying,
like
like the
playing
level of
Derrick Henry
competition, the
running down
Bengals,
your
the
throat is
Bengals
not
level of
easy.
competition, they had one of the hardest schedules early on. Like when I look at the Jags, I'm all in. I think they can beat the Chargers. I think they will beat the Chargers. But at the same
Like,
time,
do I think the Jags beat the Bengals? No, but I could see it happening.
See it happening. Also, if we want to talk about great coaching and championship pedigree is a huge part of playoff success. I'm trying to think of other coaches who have won the Super. There's a couple in the playoffs right now that have
Like
won
Andy
Super Bowls.
Reid.
Andy Reid, Mike
Mike
McCarthy, Doug Peterson.
I think that's it.
Are there any others?
No.
Head coaches,
there's a couple that have-
coaches
there's a
who
couple
have
that
won
have
Super
been to
Bowls
Super
as head
Bowls,
coaches.
but-
I don't think so. So championship pedigree they have. I don't know, man. They could do something
All
special.
right, let's move to the next one. Factor Cat. Neither one seed will win the Super Bowl.
Chiefs or
Neither
Eagles.
the
I say
Chiefs
Cat. I
or
think
the
one of
Eagles.
them win. I said my Super Bowl prediction yesterday: Chiefs over Eagles. So for me, both of them make it. So I mean,
I'll
I say
Cat.
fact.
Ooh.
I think either
you
the
think the
Bills.
Niners?
No, I think either the Bills or Bengals will beat the Chiefs. For some reason, it doesn't feel like the Chiefs' year to me. I don't know what it is.
I actually agree with you. I'm just banking on Mahomes.
Yeah,
I
no,
agree with you.
that's the thing. It's so hard to bet against Mahomes, but what my brain is telling me is that the Bengals or Bills are going to run through them somehow. And then I think the Niners are a terrible matchup for the Eagles, in my opinion. I think the Niners.
I do agree
think
with
the
you. That's
Niners-
actually a good point.
If that comes down to that, which I think will be the NFC Championship game, I think the Niners beat them, honestly, kind of handily.
Can I take back my fact?
You want to say it's fact?
You want to say Cat?
I would like to say Cap. I think Jack made a compelling argument.
No, you want to flip to fact.
Fact. Yeah.
Did I say Cap?
yeah.
What was the
The
problem?
Factor Cap is
Neither.
Factor Cap. Neither one seed will make the Super Bowl.
Yes,
meaning
I would like to say
fact. Neither team will win the Super Bowl.
And the only reason I'm saying fact, outside of Jack's fantastic point, is that the field is outside of those 2 1 seeds is strong. Like 2 and 3 on both sides.
Yeah, no, for
Are
sure.
scary.
Yeah. And then,
It's
I
a
mean,
fun
like Cowboys
playoffs.
at 5, Bucks have Tom Brady. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
there's a lot of good.
I don't
good
think the
teams out
Vikings
there.
are that good, but if you're at home, like who knows?
And they have the best top 2-3 receiver in football. One of
Yeah.
the best
Maybe
running backs in
one,
football.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll say fact. I'll say fact.
And since the last team though to win as a 1 seed was the Eagles in 2017. So maybe they do it again this year.
Or maybe the Jags do it. Or they're not obviously not a one.
the
seed.
Dolphins.
But Doug Peterson
I
at
think
that
it's
time.
Cat.
Or the Dolphins, yeah.
I think it's Cat.
Or the
You
Dolphins.
think
I think
Eagles
the
are
Dolphins on
Chiefs-
locks actually.
Well, you think Eagles Chiefs is the Super Bowl
Yeah.
because you're boring.
I am boring.
I think I said the exact
Really
same
hard to
one.
bet against
Predict-
that. I don't
predictable.
know.
Well, they're
baby.
1 seeds for a reason.
Yeah, they're
yeah.
both been the best teams. Like
I like that.
so long. The Giants.
What about the Giants?
Yeah.
No, you already lost K.
You know, well, hey,
Can we talk about that quickly?
Just quickly.
We can't talk about
Quick
that,
shout
yeah.
out. Jack called out
Jack
Kay
fucks.
Adams.
Can we
Yeah.
talk
No,
about
I
his New
actually
Year's
don't.
resolution?
Jack's New Year's resolution this year was for Kay Adams to notice his existence, which
Bro,
happened this
it
week.
took 9 days.
Took 9 days.
9 fucking days.
And she did notice his existence. She responded to one of our videos where Jack mentions Kay.
She didn't like being called honey.
No, she did not.
She did not like being
Hey,
called honey.
Kay, listen.
Can't blame her for that.
I'm so sorry. If I can make it up in any way, I'll buy you flowers. I'll buy you, a Miller Lite or two.
She doesn't
That's
look
all
like
you
a-
can afford.
She does not look like
a nice bag of Franzia. I like a nice wine.
Yeah.
The wine slapped the bag.
Seems more of like a
Nah,
gin
but
and tonic, vodka soda,
she
tequila
put me on
soda
her
type of
Instagram
person.
story twice yesterday, being like, "Oh my god, these guys are crazy." And then but she left me on red in the DMs, or she didn't even open my DM yet. Like,
You want to know the unfortunate part is I checked her story later in the night. She deleted it.
well,
Did she?
You know what?
Yeah, she deleted it.
Damn.
Like you could check her.
We
right
have the
now.
receipts. Whatever. I have one more fact.
Shout out to Jack.
I wonder why she deleted it.
Shout
though.
out Jack. That's legendary.
She did.
I have
Maybe-
one
maybe
more
I
factor
embarrassed her a
cap.
little.
One more factor cap.
Factor cap. Tom Brady will stay undefeated against the Cowboys.
He's never lost the
Fun
Cowboys this career.
fact. Tom Brady has never lost a game to the Cowboys. He's playing the Cowboys on Monday night this week. Is it Monday night, right?
Monday night.
In the wild card round.
Yeah,
I think
Do
the
you
stat
think
is
Tom
12 and
Brady
0.
will lose?
I think
12-0?
I think the stat is 12 and 0. I might be wrong, but I think I saw that somewhere, and it's for some reason it's in my mind.
I do think Tom Brady stays undefeated. The Cowboys this year, 1-4 on grass. Got to take that.
Is
into
that
account.
true?
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
oh
true.
yeah.
Are they playing in Tampa?
You know who brought that up was Jason Garrett on
Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
That guy's got vengeance.
You got to think about that. That's some fucking advanced next gen analytics
Yeah,
for you right there.
Yo, he's out to kill the Cowboys.
And if you combine that
bro,
with
he's so salty.
if you combine that with
Yeah.
Dak's DVOA, I mean,
I mean, I don't even know the DVOA.
It's low. It's
They-
low. Whatever that means. It's low.
Have you looked at
Tacky
the DVOA?
INTs over
it's
here.
DVOA, but when it's on grass, when they're
Oh,
one
on
and four
grass.
on grass.
Yo,
The TVOA's got to be low on
Real
grass.
And the
talk.
interception rate.
Real talk, the games on grass. One was Cooper Rush in Philadelphia against the Eagles.
L.
Obviously an L. The other two blown leads. 17-point lead that was blown in Green Bay, so obviously they can
Washington?
score.
Felipe is
then
avoiding
another-
the question.
And then another one in Jacksonville that was blown.
This
no,
is
I
a
think
great-
the-
this
no,
is a
no, no,
great
I'm not.
question.
I'm going to answer the question. I think the Buccaneers beat the Cowboys.
It's also the Cowboys in the playoffs.
It's
Like,
the
you have
Cowboys
to
in the
think about
playoffs.
that.
That's no fun.
The Cowboys have been sputtering.
Felipe, way to set your expectations low.
Look, bro, I see
Expect
it.
only way's up.
disappointment,
The only way's up.
never get
I see it all the
disappointed.
time.
Yeah.
The defense looks horrible. That's not being talked about enough. It's like they've had injuries, and other teams have had injuries. The Niners had injuries on their defense. They were able to kind of make up for that. The Cowboys haven't been. Their secondary is so bad. They have one guy who can cover Trayvon Diggs. The rest are just fucking terrible. They're trying to figure it out. We just signed Xavier Rhodes. Hasn't been on a fucking football field. Like we don't know what we're doing. Former All Pro though. Maybe he can get back to his old ways. But no,
Possibly
Micah Parsons
not.
can't get a sack. Why can he not get a sack? Because quarterbacks are able to just find open receivers all the time, like quickly
I
and
was saying,
within
is
3-4
has Micah
seconds.
fallen off, or is it like something else?
It's the secondary. It's the secondary. It's terrible. Outside of CeeDee Lamb, the receivers are terrible. I saw like a stat of
T.Y.
Noah
Hilton,
Brown
bro?
the past. Yeah, T.Y. Hilton had
Who are
like
the
one
other? I
catch
don't
on
even know
Sunday.
who the other receivers are.
Yeah, Noah Brown and I guess Michael Gallup has been bad. Like, so. Look, at the end of the day, Tom Brady is good, still good, and
Still
in the
Mike
playoffs,
Evans.
he's still scary.
When he has to turn it up a notch too, like he's just different.
And you're playing in Tampa, unfortunately.
So you got fact?
That's the luck of the draw.
You got fact?
Yeah, I'm gonna go fact.
Should I
Bucks beat
hedge
the
like
Cowboys.
our viewpoint?
Go ahead,
We're not competing right now.
We are always competing.
bro. You do the most, bro.
I'll say fact.
I also think it's fact.
All right. All right.
You know what I realized is random. Like you got the
I wanna
Same brand.
same
move
brand.
into
Yeah.
the,
Is the hat the same brand?
No, that's just the plain black hat.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's
How
move
many plain
into
black hats do
power
you have?
rankings, though.
Let's
Dude.
do it.
The 47 brand. You got one of those. I know that. That's a good hat.
Power rankings? You
Power
wanna-
rankings.
Let's
Yeah.
do power things.
Let's show some power.
All right, so this week
rankings.
we're going to
Alright.
power rank all of the teams in the playoffs. All right, 1 through 14. All right, so we'll just go around.
Should we start at 14? Should we go 14 to 1?
I feel like the top 5 is kind of easier. When I was thinking about it, I was like, there are certain teams that are clearly in the top 5, and then the rest is where it gets difficult. So I feel like we should go 1 to 14.
I'm down. Let's go.
We can do that.
The top the top 5, like I said, like we know who's in there. Your
Facts.
order is subjective, but We know who's in there
It's
pretty
much the same team.
Yeah.
So
for
let's
everybody.
start with that.
I'll rattle mine off, and I'm
go.
not going to give any explanation for anything because I don't need to.
Give us what are we talking about here?
Yeah. So these are me ranking all 14 playoff teams, 1 to 14. And here we go. Number 1, the 49ers. Number 2, the Bengals. Number 3, the Chiefs. 4 Eagles. 5 Bills. 6 Jags. 7 Cowboys. 8 Chargers. 9 Vikings. 10 Bucks.
Wow.
11 Giants. 12 Dolphins. 13 Ravens. 14 Seahawks.
Wow.
Ravens that low, Vikings that low.
Ravens are
Dolphins
low.
that high?
So
Vikings are low as
Ravens
well.
are
Dolphins
Dolphins that high at 12.
Dolphins don't have Tua.
I don't know. So like the Ravens and Dolphins, I just put low because like I don't know what their quarterback situation is going into it.
Yeah.
But
facts.
you can't ever doubt Skylar Thompson.
And also even with Lamar this year, the Ravens didn't look that good.
I
to be
agree.
No, it's
really
true.
honest. Like
I agree.
I think they can beat
Who are
the
your
Bengals,
1, 2?
but
You had Niners and
Niners. So my top
Bengals?
5 went Niners, Bengals, Chiefs, Eagles, Bills.
Damn, you have the Chargers ahead of the Vikings too.
Yeah, I
That's
don't think the
impressive.
Vikings are good.
The
bro.
Jags ahead of the Vikings. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, Jags
Oh,
are the Cowboys.
good
I'm sorry,
football.
bro.
Interesting.
No, it's fine.
I don't know how I feel about them.
All right.
I disagree. My list is different. My
I'm
list is
sure all of our lists are
solidly
different.
Yeah.
What Giants won? I got the Ravens too.
I'm not putting the Giants one.
Yep. You should.
All right. I'll rattle this off real quick. I'm with Jack. I got Niners 1,
I love you.
Chiefs 2. I love you too. Chiefs 2, Eagles 3, Bills 4, Bengals 5, Cowboys 6, Vikings 7, Jaguars 8. Strictly because the Vikings have talent, I have to put them there.
fair.
Bucks 9, Chargers 10, Ravens 11, Seahawks 12, Dolphins with Tua 13, Dolphins without Tua 32, and Giants last.
I looked at that was funny. 32.
I didn't think it was that funny.
I like your list better than Jack's.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Why? Because the
don't.
Giants are last.
No, my Giants aren't last for me.
I
The
don't.
Giants are better than the Seahawks.
My
I don't
list
put
is
that out
my
there.
list is awfully similar to the Jags
Geno.
in some capacity. If I'm ranking the playoff teams, this is what it looks like for me: 1 Chiefs, 2 Niners, 3 Eagles, 4 Bengals, 5 Bills, 6 Cowboys, 7 Vikings, 8 Chargers, 9 Dolphins with Tua.
You got the Dolphins
Okay.
better than the Jags right now?
With
Are you
Tua.
on crack?
Yeah, I think they've had a way
And
harder
the
schedule.
Bucks?
Yeah. Let me finish. 10 Ravens. I don't think they've been good with Lamar. 11 Jags, 12 Bucks, 13 Seahawks, 14 the New York Giants.
The Giants are
I'm
better
not
than the
offended
Seahawks.
by you putting us at 14. We inched our way into the playoffs with a very mediocre team. Let's be
yeah,
very
yeah,
clear.
The Giants are
It
better
makes-
than the Seahawks, bro. They're better, in my opinion.
It's just the talent.
All right, you want me to give you my
Well,
list?
no,
I look at
yeah,
quarterback, and which quarterback do I like more? Geno. I like
Daniel
Geno more
Jones.
than Daniel.
All right, let me give you my list.
Gamer.
I got 1 Chiefs, 2 Eagles, 3 Niners, 4 Bengals, 5 Bills, 6 Cowboys, 7 Bucks, 8 Vikings, 9 Jaguars, 10 Chargers, 11 Ravens, 12 Seahawks, 13 Giants, 14 Dolphins.
Fins up.
Damn, Dolphins.
Dolphins
I agree.
without Tua. I'm
Without
assuming
Tua.
Tua is
Yeah.
not
Oh,
playing.
without Tua, yeah.
I'm
Without-
assuming Tua is not playing. With Tua, it's a different
Well,
story.
here's the
but
thing, our top
we
five
think
are
he's
all-
not playing,
our
so
Same.
Our top 5 are all pretty much the same.
I think it has the same.
He has you have your Jags in your top
no,
5?
you have the
No,
Niners
there's
one.
6.
Oh, okay.
So wait.
Chiefs, Eagles, Niners, Bengals, Bills.
Yes, we all have the same
In
top
that,
5.
we all- that's-
I have
that's
it
the
in that
consensus
order,
top-
but that's the top
That's
5.
the consensus top 5 teams.
Whatever
I think,
order
and then
you choose.
then it's different.
Right.
Yeah.
Of the 5
But
teams,
us 3 had the Cowboys at 6. Let's go.
Cowboys
Good shit.
I have them
6.
seven,
of the
so I
5
was-
teams in all of our rankings for ranking playoff teams, who do we feel the most confident to win it all?
I would
Most
think
confident, the Chiefs, because they have Patrick Mahomes. They have the best player in football.
Yeah, and they've been the best team all year.
That doesn't mean
It's a
that
pair.
doesn't mean that I think they're the best team.
Yeah, no, but
I think
I know,
the
but
49ers
they-
are the best team.
They
in
secured the 1
football.
seed. They have been the best team from the beginning of the season to the end of the season.
Yeah, but who do I have more confidence in? Do I have more confidence in the Niners and Kyle Shanahan, who's blown leads in Super Bowls, or do I have confidence in Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, who've been there, done that? Beat
Yeah.
I love my Niners, man, but I'm not betting against Mahomes.
I just think it's one of those weird years where there isn't a clear favorite. Like
There isn't,
anybody could go out there and win. Like I'm not like when you ask who's the best team or the team that's most likely to win it, I want to say Eagles, but then also like I don't know about Nick Sirianni in the playoffs.
It's his first time.
It's his first time.
Or no,
and then,
did he have one game last year?
oh, when he
One,
lost,
but yeah.
right?
I just
One
sprinkled on a Giant Super Bowl.
And then like the Chiefs have Mahomes, but they've
Why not?
sputtered a
5 to win
bit.
250. Why not?
I know we did. I know we
not?
did. We did the factor cap, but I got a playoff hypothetical.
All right, what is it?
Do you have more confidence in one of the top 4 seeds to win the Super Bowl or the field?
Top 4.
Like top 4 is in 1-2, 1-2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh.
Or the rest of the field.
Top
So
four.
I'll
that
take
top
top
four is
four.
Chiefs, Bills,
Chiefs, Bills.
Eagles, Niners.
Top four.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Agreed.
For sure.
Like the only other teams
Is the
outside of that I
Bengals.
could see is like the
the
Bengals,
Bengals.
maybe the Cowboys. They get hot and that defense starts playing well.
I hope, bro. I'll cry for like 3 weeks straight.
I'd be
Like tears of joy.
I'd be
Oh,
so
yeah.
upset, and I just love you, so I'll be happy for you.
Thanks, bro. I'm
For
gonna definitely
you.
go to Dallas.
No
Go to the
one
Dallas
else.
parade in
Honestly, like,
Dallas.
No
Felipe
one
If the
on-
else.
Cowboys, if
Felipe
the
on the
Cowboys are
street.
playing, if they're playing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, I'm a huge Cowboy fan, bro. I got nothing.
Oh yeah,
I
hell
got nothing
yeah.
good to say about Kansas City.
I'm all
besides
for
their barbecue.
supporting. If it's we said it, we were fucking around, but we said it yesterday. If it's the Niners, if it's the Cowboys, if it's the Giants,
For
if
K.
it's
Adams.
if it's the Dolphins, I'm hoping unless
Well-
we're playing each other. You know, we're all supporting.
We're playing
one
each
another.
other. No, it's
If it's hey,
it's a
you know
bloodbath,
what's
bro.
incoming? Dolphins, Giants, baby, Super Bowl.
I'm down. I'm down, bro.
Imagine, bro.
I'll root
That
for
would
each
be
other.
so
Oh,
gross.
I went up here.
Yo, if that happened, that would be like.
I'm rooting for the Giants then, because I need to see you on a date with Kay Adams.
Well, she never hit me back on the DM, so
Well,
it's probably not gonna happen.
No, she's coming. She was sleeping.
Yeah, oh for sure. She was sleeping at 6 p.m. Yeah, yeah.
No. Beauty sleep, bro. You know
Do we
she's
have
pretty.
any quick hot takes or no? Well, we
mean-
could wrap it up also.
We could wrap it up. Let me take a quick gander.
Gander.
You like that? That's a good
That's just a
vocabulary.
great
That's,
word.
that's 25-year-old vocabulary.
I saw a good one yesterday, but someone put it in the group chat, not the.
Yeah, man. People. Here's a funny one. Tristan W said Parodi will get at least 2 dates with Kay Adams.
I'll take I'll take the under.
I'll take the under.
Here's my thing though. I think if I get one, I'm getting two. If I get one, I'm getting two.
You're getting one, yeah, fine.
Yo,
I
I
can
got
agree
a
with that.
good one.
Well, you said a Miller Lite. She's not a Miller Lite
I'm
person.
not
so
gonna
you
get her a
love-
Miller Lite, bro. Get her if she wants.
Chardonnay.
If she wants Chardonnay, I could talk Chardonnay. That's all my mom drinks.
Hey, I see two good ones. And
Give
one
it to
we
us.
talked about real quick. So I want this to be a really quick one because we almost addressed it. But I want to give Sexy Dexy a role
Dexy.
within the Cappers. Sexy Dexy said Jags will make the Super Bowl.
No, come on.
Hey, we
It's
we
not
talked
out of the question,
We've talked
bro.
about it quite a bit already.
They're in the playoffs. They
I-
could make the Super Bowl.
Like
That's
Ma-
about the extent.
Like Matan said, they could win round one, and once you win, look, anything
Momentum.
can happen.
Yeah.
Go through. It could be the Cinderella run. And Jack and I both said they could be the Cinderella team. So I think it could happen. I don't think it's the most
mean,
likely, but it could happen.
Think about it, you got to beat the Chargers, which isn't crazy to do. But then you have to go into Kansas City. You got to beat the Chiefs. You got to go into either Buffalo or Cincinnati and beat one of those teams.
I don't see it
that's
happening.
that's a fucking road
It's
and a half
vicious
right there.
run, yeah.
Yeah,
Have fun
but
with
hey,
that.
Trevor's done it in college, and that's different. It's a different level, but he's got.
He did-
yeah,
he-
but he's a fucking
Bro,
gamer,
Trevor
bro.
came in his true freshman year and beat maybe the greatest team ever assembled in college football.
Facts.
That Bama team was like 4 deep with NFL guys at every position.
Who was
that
on
was
that?
the
Receiving
team. That was
core?
a team with Tua, Hurts, Mac Jones, with like Najee Harris, with Brian Robinson, with someone else too, like all these NFL
with
dudes.
Judy and
Yeah, with Judy, with Devonta Smith, with
Yeah.
like all these.
Shout out
Henry
Mac Jones.
Henry Ruggs.
Shout out Mac Jones.
Yeah, Henry Ruggs was the other wide receiver.
Mac Jones had himself a year this year.
Bro, they had like Trayvon Diggs at corner and Pat Surtain.
and Pat Surtain.
And like, dude, that team was. And Trevor Lawrence came in as a 19-year-old and kicked their
Quinnen
ass.
Williams?
Kicked their ass. It wasn't even close either. Like,
All right, so you're saying Trevor could do it.
So they
He's
could do
done
it.
it before he could do it.
and
All right.
Doug Peterson's one.
So hey, Sexy
I saw
Dexy,
TikTok
you're
about
officially a
that yesterday.
capper.
Welcome to
I
the
was like,
Cappers.
goddamn,
Welcome
that
to
was
the welcome to the Cappers.
Everyone say sexy Dexy on three.
Sexy.
1, 2, 3.
Sexy
Dexy.
Dexy.
You deserve it. All right, now this is the really fun one. I actually love this. He's not a capper yet. So 2 new cappers today. This one's great. We'll end it on this one. Palix. Palix. And he has a cool logo. It's like a big P.
I love when you try to read their names.
Yeah, it's remember emoji, turkey emoji, heart emoji.
Well, this one's easy. It's Palix. Maybe it's Palex, but we'll go with
What's the
Palix.
spelling?
Palax.
Palecks.
Oh.
Palix.
Palix.
Yeah.
Palix.
Okay, and he said, not really a hot take, but a good bit for y'all to do during the pod. And I actually really agree with that. Your guys' teams are in the playoffs, and you could bring back one player on each side of the ball.
What do you mean?
Dan Marino.
From
Hold on,
your
let-
team,
let him cook.
any player that has played for your franchise on both
In
sides of the
history.
ball, you can bring one back. When who you bringing back to bring the Lombardi home?
All
All right, well.
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
Michael Strahan
On defense, got you. Good call.
and
You're not taking Lawrence Taylor?
I guess Lawrence Taylor.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, LT.
I never saw
Michael Strahan
Lawrence
was a
Taylor
dog,
play,
though.
so that's why I didn't.
Wait,
do it.
let's
respect.
clarify.
I didn't see Lawrence Taylor play, so he was obviously in the '80s, so I forgot about him. All
Yeah.
right, fine. So Lawrence Taylor.
LT,
He's the
okay,
greatest player of
on
all
offense,
time.
who? Eli Manning.
No.
Well, he said Daniel Jones is better yesterday, so he's got to stick with
Right
it.
now,
Plaxico Burress.
no. I was if. Can I bring back Prime Odell?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
you can.
I was gonna say Brandon Jacobs.
He's
We
going
have
to take your whole
Saquon.
team to
yeah,
a
we have
Miami
Saquon.
with Tim's.
I
OBJ.
think I
But I
got a
think
better
Prime
one than
OBJ.
any of you guys will possibly have.
Please
Nah, you literally-
contextualize
So as-
before
That's a
and
great
just like
question.
I will.
you're a Niners
So
team.
as a 49ers fan, if I can
You
bring
a
back
lucky
one
motherfucker.
offensive
So
and
am
one
I.
defensive player
Go ahead.
to come with this playoff run to like guarantee a Super Bowl,
I know
win,
what
ahead.
this
I'm
is.
taking Jerry Rice. I'm taking Deion Sanders.
That's so
That's
easy.
fire.
That's
great.
I mean, that's the easiest shit ever. I don't think we need to bring a Joe Montana. We could do that. But if you got Debo, Ayuk, Jerry Rice, George Kittle,
Yo.
Christian McCaffrey, fucking Christ.
I'm sorry. That's a bad take.
You need a
Actually, now
quarterback.
that I think about it, you need Joe Montana.
Yeah,
the,
you
the
need
greatest
a quarterback.
The greatest quarterback to ever live, bro.
We're talking about
The
your
greatest
team,
quarterback
right?
to ever
no,
live,
but they
Joe
got Brock
Montana.
Purdy. But they got Brock
Maybe
Purdy.
no. See, I like big cock Brock.
If you got Jerry Rice, Debo, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, you do not need
But think
Joe
about Joe-
Montana.
bro,
you got me out there a quarterback, bro.
Joe Montana would make Brandon Ayuk the greatest receiver ever.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
True.
Maybe, but Jerry Rice. I just
Even
want to see
saying
all those
Jerry
guys
Rice,
out
I'm taking
there.
Jerry-
already
Actually,
next year.
yeah.
Nah, Jerry Rice,
What about you?
Jesus and cleats.
Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys. So Jack and I are very fortunate that we have a lot of players to choose from.
We do, yeah.
This is an easy one for you, in my opinion.
I think it's easy as hell. Yeah, I know exactly who I would go
It's
with.
actually not that easy. Defensively,
Oh, it starts
you
easy.
want to go Deion too.
Well, I was saying, what are you guys missing? You missing another guy in the secondary right now.
Yeah, so Deion would be great to put with Trayvon. Also, either DeMarcus Ware or Charles Haley would be great to come off the edge. The other side from Micah Parsons, that'd be fucking
DeMarcus
ridiculous.
Ware.
He's so
I'd
funny.
probably go Dion.
I'm gonna go Deion because I think he is the greatest. Aside from LT, probably the greatest defensive player. And then
Buffs.
offensively,
Go Buffs.
Go Buffs.
go Buffs. And then offensively, that's also really tough. So I gotta adjust. We need a receiver, right? Like
Dez
that is
Bryant.
what
I
we
know
need
exactly
right now.
where you're going with this.
So
No, don't go Dez.
Don't go Dez.
Don't go Dez.
Take
Please
Dez.
don't go
Take
Dez.
Dez.
There's
well,
a
no,
very
I was
obvious
thinking.
option.
No, I was thinking Mike at first, but you know what?
There's two options.
Let me think. Let me really think.
There's two options.
Give me.
Just do it. You say you need receiver help.
I mean, I'm thinking about Cole Beasley.
Oh, okay.
Nah, fuck it. I'm taking 2007 Terrell Owens.
I was about to say,
Nice.
if you don't take T.O.
It was
on
either
offense,
T.O.
bro,
or Michael
Irvin, yeah.
That was the easy one for me.
That was more dominant than Mike in his prime.
or Jason Witten.
For the Dolphins, though, I
Mason
mean,
Witten was fucking good.
He
bro.
was,
if I'm on
'cause
this
he torched the Giants all the time.
on this Dolphins team, I'm putting Dan Marino.
obviously,
Yeah, you
That's-
have to.
Obviously.
that's obviously.
my
That's
God.
the easiest-
No, Larry Zonka.
I thought about Larry Zonka. You know, we need fullback.
Defense.
Alec Ingold's got a hurt hand right
No,
now.
Ronnie Brown.
No,
Ricky
Randy
Williams.
Marshall. Oh my God.
Randy Marshall for like 2
Well,
years.
now that we lost Raheem Mostert, I like this game though. On defense though, we need corner help. That's the problem. But
Chad Pennington?
I can't. I want to take Pat Surtain, the Pat Surtain.
Oh, the father.
However,
Senior.
we need linebacker help. Give me the
Zach
surefire
Thomas,
Hall
you're
of Famer,
good.
Zach Thomas.
You're good on Zach Thomas. That's
He was
Damn.
good. I forgot that he
was
existed
good.
until
He played
this
for the
year.
Cowboys for
so
like a year. And he was
fucking
He was
awesome.
good.
Great game.
I love that,
Is it
Palex.
Dexy? Palex.
Palex.
Shout out
He is the king of the cappers.
All right, here one last question.
That was a great question, right?
You
Yeah.
added Jerry Rice and Dion, right?
Yeah, I
Hold on,
I
no, just
might
who'd
go-
you add? Who'd you add?
I said Jerry Rice and Dion, but I want to go.
You
to,
added T.O. and
T.O. and Deion Sanders.
I added Dan Marino and Zach Thomas. You added Lawrence Taylor.
and Odell Beckham. Jr.
All right, which team is winning the Super Bowl this year? Let us know. All right.
Dude,
love
maybe I
it.
should have gone with.
No,
Fucking
that's it. Hey, that was the
Montana.
episode. Happy birthday, Lipe.
Lipe,
Thank you,
happy birthday.
man. Appreciate it.
Happy
Thanks, guys.
45th.
Yeah, happy
45.
13th. I'm so
13.
excited for your bar mitzvah this year.
Mazel
Thanks,
tov.
guys.
Yeah, read the
Yeah.
Hop Torah portion.
I
don't
better
know what that
I better
means.
hear Waka Flocka no hands at the bar mitzvah, or else it's not a bar
Oh,
mitzvah.
my little grind line. All right.
You
Well,
say a grind line?
Yo, you've never been to a horny 13-year-old.
Hey, I've been to 2 bar mitzvahs.
All right. Thanks for listening. This
Appreciate
is Caps
it.
Off. Go check out our socials at
Love
Caps
you.
Off Pod on Instagram, Caps Off Podcast on TikTok. Subscribe to our YouTube.
Remember
See
to
you next
DM
time.
at Hey K Adams that she should go on a date with me.
With Jack Brody.
all right, we're signing off. We love you guys.
Peace.
See ya.
Disagree with any of these takes? Let us know in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and again, hit the link in bio. Come join our Discord. Let's shoot the shit. Talk some NFL playoffs.